Hammer time with Ashley Hammer. Actually, right here as we get started and taking a look at your swing, the first thing you'll notice is how much your hands drop and your bat drops. Now, I took a yellow circle and an arrow to show your hands dropping down and back when they need to be coming to the ball. And then the second part here, you can see your bat head falling way down, and I put an arc to show where it went from to where it's at now. So the only thing we really need to work on is a better diagonal move to the ball. Now right here you'll see what we call the third eye is on plane to the ball. Your bat head is on plane to the ball, but your hands are behind you, and we need to work with our hands out in front of us. Your hands should be where the red circle is, not where the yellow circle where they are now. So your hands need to come from your head diagonal hard to where they get out in front of you. We want our swing to unhinge out in front of us. Again, you can see how low your hands are way down here at your belly button. I drew the bat in there with the yellow so you could see. This next slide is Manny Ramirez. Look how high his hands are, and look at him at the point of impact on the ball out in front. Here's you with your hands down low, and you can see how high his hands were. And you can see as you come through the ball with low hands, this next frame shows you, releasing your hands a little bit early. I drew a circle around your back foot. We want more heel to toe, squashing the bug. Put it around the red circle to show you rolling back on your heel, so your weight's back a little bit, but your head's in and your swing does not look bad at all. You do a lot of good things, and it'll be very easy to clean up. Once again, your hands are back and down instead of coming diagonal to the ball. Right here as you're coming to impact, your hands should be out in front of you to unhinge. And as you get to the point of impact, you can see your bat's already broken loose. Look at his hands higher and his bat extending out in front of him, and then he extends on through the ball to the pitcher. So if we get you coming diagonal to the ball and get you on a better extension, you'll be back to racking it in no time, I promise you. So your hands working really low, and those are the things I'm showing here in these two slides. You do a lot of things well, even not to pick up a bat in a long time. So again, swinging towards the ball, our hands are a little bit low, but you actually get on what we call on plane to the ball. So your swing's not missing a whole lot. It's really not. And then releasing through the ball right here, you're releasing your hands too early, and so we need to work on better extension. So another swing, your bat head dropping down again. I like to show that point to you, and your hands working back behind you instead of working out in front of you. Here what happens is when your hands are behind you, a lot of times you flip and roll the bat over. I make a little check mark to show you how your hands, the bat head is above your hands. And so you flip the bat. You get right to the point of impact. Instead of smashing it, you flip the bat across the top and get a little dinker down into the ground. There we go again. Our hands are back and down instead of coming diagonal to the ball. But, it's really not that much to fix. It really isn't. There, I'll show you right here at the point of impact, your hands need to be out in front of you, and they need to be higher. They're down around your belly button, and you want your hands higher and out in front of you. Here you can see your hands are so low, you bring your hands so low that the ball pops up into the air. I drew a circle around the softball, and you can see the high trajectory that it took. But look how low your hands are. Look how high his hands are. And so we've got to get your hands up higher, and we do that by being diagonal to the ball out in front. So the things we got to work on is this drop, your hands down and back. We need to be moving them diagonal to the ball. We don't need to let the bat head drop right here, and it comes from being, you can see, red circle to red circle, harder on the diagonal, get your hands out in front. And so we try to get the the bat head, the little red circle on the plane of the ball, you actually, I think, will be pretty good and pretty well on plane if we can get your hands up and out in front. We want to work on your getting to the right impact position. Work on your hand drop and diagonal to the ball. Other than that, great swing.